Yeah, even in school, I always had notebooks on the side, nothing at all to do with what was going on in class. It would be something I wrote down. I mean, there's a very nice 19th century term for this kind of thing, the commonplace book. I think it's very, very useful. And I still have notebooks from from when I was about 10 years old, 9 or 10 years old. There can be notes you make, there can be things you take down from books. You might make drawings, diagrams. Each of these is a conceptual tool. It's also an affective expression. They also become a montage of your own sensibility as it evolves. It also reminds you of what you owe other people, especially if there are passages you're taking down from somewhere else, so you know what has nourished you.
For me, poetry is a kind of poetry is a place where where you use language without joining the dots, whereas prose joins the dots.
Correct.
It is the power of a kind of reasoned, cogent mind. And there is a beauty in that. I enjoy that. I enjoy the flow, the momentum of prose a great deal. I love the journey from one paragraph to the other. I love the unfolding of prose. And of course, you can texture it. You can texture it so it takes on a particular kind of sensuousness that, to my mind, is a sensuousness I associate with poetry.
Whereas we live in our languages, and so we are always very anxious because we get so much about the text written in our own languages. We're always frightened. Am I going to be able to take all of this over into a new language? So that anxiety can sometimes even be a little bit paralyzing. So, one has to overcome that and just say that look at what excites you about the book and make sure that that is protected in your translation.
Nothing in our lives as authors that does not flow into what you are doing as a writer. So whether it was my teaching, my poetry, my social engagements, my work with Neil Joel, my work with the library movement, translation, everything comes into play. Work as a journalist, work as an editor, everything comes into play in the work of a writer. But I think this is true of almost all work worlds. We bring everything we have to the job.
I think before therapy, there was literature.
On how to sort of cultivate that kind of a level of sincerity and honesty with the language as a writer. So that is something that comes with practice, when you realize, you have nothing more to say, and then you can just stop where you want to.